Welcome to the Digital Well. I'm Pastor Noah, and together, we'll draw from the well that never runs dry. Today, we face the heartbreak of yet another tragedy, the death of Brian Thompson and the circumstances surrounding Luigi Mangione. What's even more unsettling is the division and bitterness this event has stirred, with some even celebrating the loss of life. As followers of Christ, moments like these call us to reflect on God's heart and our response. In John 11 verse 35, we see the shortest verse in the Bible, Jesus wept. This moment occurs when Jesus learns of the death of his friend Lazarus. Even knowing he would raise Lazarus from the dead, Jesus mourned. This shows us that God's heart grieves for loss and brokenness. We, too, should mourn the loss of life, regardless of the circumstances, because every life is precious to God. But how do we respond to a world that sometimes seems to celebrate division, anger, and even violence? Romans 12 verse 21 reminds us, "Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good." This means we're called to rise above the noise and hatred, reflecting God's love and grace even in the face of tragedy. First, we must guard our hearts. Proverbs 4 verse 23 says, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." When we allow bitterness or anger to take root, it affects our actions and witness to the world. Instead, let's pray for healing, not just for the families affected, but for those whose hearts are hardened by hate. Second, we must be peacemakers. Jesus says in Matthew 5 verse 9, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God." This doesn't mean avoiding hard conversations or ignoring injustice, but stepping into these moments with a heart that seeks reconciliation and healing, not more division. Finally, we must trust in God's sovereignty. Isaiah 55 verses 8 to 9 reminds us, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord." Even when we don't understand the why behind tragedies or the reactions they provoke, we trust that God is at work, bringing redemption and hope in his perfect timing. Friends, let us be lights in this dark world. Let us grieve with those who mourn, pray for those who are lost, and reflect the love of Christ to those who need it most. In a world that so often chooses division, let us choose grace. Until next time, keep seeking, keep believing, and keep drawing from the well.